Welcome back, guys, to another episode in Dyson Sphere Program. So, I've been looking through what we were doing, and we are producing motors from last time over there in our mega factory over here. I actually had to limit it because this is running forever, so we've got plenty of these. These are going to keep us going for ages. And we're now slowly backing up on these. But everything is not as efficient as I hope, so there's going to have to be some rejiggling. I think I'm going to need like 3 or 4 of these to run, just to get these two running for that to that. Yeah, so I actually technically think if we want both of these running, we need 4 of these, and we need 8 of these. So it's going to need even bigger ones of these, so that'll be a rejig. But I'm hoping when we get like planetary stuff, that will make life so much easier. So, what I was doing in between episodes was actually looking at what we need, because these are unlocked. We're now ready. If we have a look at our technologies, we're getting ready for gas giant exploration, which would be a nice thing to have. Because that would definitely bring in a lot of stuff. We got the interstellar stuff, that was done. This titanium alloy, so for planetary, we've unlocked that, that's fine, we can start making that soon. And these will be fine because we just need thrusters. I think thrusters are quite a thing, but if we want planetary, we're going to need this high titanium. This high titanium is made from titanium, steel, and sulfuric acid, which we haven't actually done anything with yet, so we're going to have to look at that way. But I was thinking, let's get a couple more things unlocked. We don't really need that at the moment. I think high-speed processors would be good because that's a 50% replicator speed. So let's get that running. Fractionator is always quite good. I don't know if that doesn't. No, it doesn't end the line because it's mini fusion, which will be something we need to look into as well. But again, that's going to need high alloys. Let's get that running. Let's get solar done. Ray receiver is quite good, and high strengths as well, so we'll get that chain running. I don't think there was any upgrades I was looking at. Extra power would be good. Inventory would definitely be handy. I don't know, that's a bit too expensive. And these, I haven't actually got into these yet, so there's no point doing that. And this is purple. So we're doing quite well on these main ones. I thought let's progress down some of the actual main quest storylines, because that will help us out a lot later on. So, back to what I was saying. We are going to need sulfuric acid to make, what was it, the titanium alloy. Again, you can't make it in your replicator, so we're going to make sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid takes, I think it's refined oil, stone, and water. And I was thinking, where's a good place? Where have we got a lot of refined oil? It'll be here. We've got 20,000 refined oil, and I actually think I might have to put a container on this, because that's actually going to start clogging up our system. And we're not actually going to be making red soon. So let's get that filling, and that's increasing at a hell rate, and that's even supplying this with fuel. One thing I did last time, I think I did it off camera. I can't hopefully remember. I did power, didn't I? I did something with power, which was creating a butt ton of power, but I can't remember where or what I did. I think it might have actually been over by yellow, if I remember rightly. Yes, so we were having extra, is it hydrogen? I think it's hydrogen. So we were putting this into here, which is producing a lot of fuel. So we're now above and beyond what we need. Which is good, because we're going to need a lot of power in a second. So these tanks should be good. That should be, yeah, still running at positive, that's fine. Okay, so back to where we were. So we're going to need sulfuric acid. So of course we're going to need water. So we're going to need a water pump as always. So let's grab one of those. Water pump, we're not going to need storage for it. We are going to need plenty of conveyor belts because I've been running low on those again. From that, we are going to need a couple of chemical plants. Let's grab ourselves another one. 2 normally seems quite good for this. And we're going to need stone, so stone's over there. Have I got a miner? I do. Oh, it's like I planned this out. I say with such a surprise. Let us try. I did find out that you can actually rotate another direction. Let's try and get 1.7. There we go. So if we think about it, this area looks quite nice because we'll be able to put our water here. Like that. Perfect. We should try to think what would be the best way. Would it be best to run it that way or that way? I'm thinking like that would be the best way. And we are making a sulfuric acid, which of course is using, what was it? 6 oil, 8, and 4 water. So that's quite a lot actually for such a small resource. So let's take that straight out. And straight across. So that's high speed. We might actually go along and upgrade some of those things because we are going to need. Of course I am. When isn't there an episode where I'm like, you know what, I need some iron. But luckily I have so many chains of iron lying around just not doing anything at the moment because they're so full. Okay, right, so back over here. Actually, do I have much? Yeah, I have power, that's fine. I will one day probably learn what the actual controls are. So I don't have to keep having to go hotkey searching. I think that's up a level. No? There, you're up a level, okay. Then like that. Okay, so these are all going to need speedy ones, aren't they? Okay, that seems to kind of work. And as is an oil, let's get us 2 sets of tanks. I'm hoping we can just have systems just constantly running. Again, this will be another system where... Oh, does that fit in there? That does. That's a nice fit actually. That will fit there. And you should run like that. As soon as that's put that in. Good, so that'll be loading that up. Water will be running through there. We don't need these to be too quick really. Going up. Thank you. Right, so does it have a... this is 55 per minute. Do you get... Is it like the deeper it is, the better it is? I've never really thought about that. Let's just take that off. Let's have a look. It's got no power, so it's going to be... No, it's forever... It's forever 55 a minute, so am I going to need 2 of these? This is my next question. And of course, it doesn't actually let you click it straight back into place. Because yeah, that's going to run at 55. Let's see how quick that's going to run. It's forever going to eat most of it, isn't it? So let's... Oh, that one. Let's get another one of those. We can stick it right next to it. That should help. We might actually need 3. But there we go. We've got sulfuric acid. So that's being made. Because we're going to need this for logistic stuff. Logistic stuff is going to be such a pain to make. So it's going to be something that should be quite fun, hopefully, maybe. Well, that should be done by now. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so that should be quite a bit. So that should be getting us quite a bit of water, because I don't mind if this is backed up. It looks like it's getting through quick enough to run both, because this is only doing 10 a minute, so we're actually running low on stone. I think it needs these ones. Can I not build any? I can. That should be alright. I should really go get the motors myself, but you know, it's quite a lot of... If we do that, that should constantly keep them in supply of stone. There we go, we've got rail guns and stuff, that's all going good. So this looks like it's keeping up the supply now, I think. Let's check with water and oil. Yep, looks good to me, that's fine. Perfect, so that is working. We are, I'm assuming, going to start draining this. Yes, which is good, because we've got 20,000 anyway, so I think once that gets filled up, because these can slowly start turning off. They're not giving us too much, so I wouldn't overly mind. But we can actually... So that was sulfuric acid. What were we trying to do again? I think we were trying to make this stuff, weren't we? So we've got titanium, we've got steel, and now we've got sulfuric acid, so we can start making that actually. Because you are here. So do I bring sulfuric acid back round? Do I set up the plant like here? Like, it wouldn't be too much fuss, would it? So what was that made in? That is made in a smelting factory? No, that's okay, so let's have 2 of them. Would not have said a smelting factory. It's not one I would have thought of for this. Yeah, okay. So we're needing steel, titanium, and thingy. So let's put a... let's put storage in there. There's storage in there. Right, so of course we're going to be bringing that across. Just think about this. So titanium's going to be coming in that way. Do that. So that can come like that. Then we've got titanium will be here. So I'm looking titanium there, sulfuric acid there, or actually no, that could be titanium there. So now I'm talking about because we do that. Okay, so that'd be titanium. And all we need to do is then get this sulfuric. I don't think I have enough to bring that across. Do this back here actually. I can't wait to get logistics so I can actually don't have to have any of this jankiness anymore. We very much appreciated this. Get rid of this. But then as soon as I've made the stuff, then life is going to be easy. Good ray receiver done. Oh, we're actually doing some nice progress today, aren't we? Right, so that is that then done. And you will do your normal loop. It's amazing how much air you can cover with just one of those. Just need titanium, and I also need to kick out these as well. And I do believe I've left some titanium over on the other side. Is it this side? No. Yellow cubes. Because I'm hoping we can get like at least... There we go, so we've got quite a bit of titanium, so let's... Yeah, let's take a fair few bits of that. And I would actually start wanting to start look at doing some stuff with the Dyson Sphere. Would actually be quite fun to do. So if I do that, we should now start making, and these are 5 a minute. So that's loading up on titanium nicely, so is that, so I don't think I need to do that any quicker. Right, so we've got our first 8, perfect. Actually, how many is this producing? Oh, produces 4. Okay, I don't feel too bad actually then. Right. Let's just have a look at this. So for this one, for one I'm going to need 40 titanium per. So let's take 2 stacks. So I've got that covered. All I need is that, which I think I am missing. Graphene. So let's go get graphene. I can also go get motors as well, because that'll make life a little bit easier. So graphene. What have I made graphene? I'm sure I have. So doing that over in yellow. I've got plastics. How do you make graphene? Oh no, is that sulfuric acid as well? Oh. I'm not making graphene. Ah, okay, so that is going to be another thing as well. So how much is this draining? Is this keeping up? This seems to be keeping up, so I could actually probably do something off this one. And you are currently making that as well. It needs 3 of those. Okay, I have now a new idea. Looks like we're setting up shop to make something else. Good. Graphene is made in a, of course, chemical facility. Right, so let's make 2 of those, as we always do. I've got all factories. Let's make 2 of them. Of course there's no power there, but thinking I could put it here. If I run you down. And now you're making graphene. This has got to be one of the jankiest things I've made in ages. Of course I need more of this. Oh, and I don't have... It's always the way, isn't it? Okay. Oh. Now I've got anything I can use. Luckily there's this one here which is full. There we go, I can actually start making some energy again. Good. Do that. Let's get a big storage. Here's me thinking, oh, I'm switched on, I'm getting things done, you know, I've got graphene up and running. Nope, nope, I hadn't had any of this working, which is fantastic. so that should... I might actually need more than that, because that needs 3 per. Yeah, they're quick to set up. This line seems to run quite nicely on its own. So is that draining? That seems to be doing quite nicely. I think that's actually not even going to get this far down, is it? Just because it's using quite a lot. So it looks like so that's dedicated to that one. Let's do that. I do like to make all these nice designs and then mess them up, you know. Just for the fun of it. Okay, so this is now producing at 260, you're producing at 230, you're producing at 230, that's good, so that should start providing that with product it needs. Okay, you're working. You're eating for the oil, which is quite nice. It's good to see that going down, because otherwise, every time that kept filling up, that kept blocking my line. It's not very helpful then. Okay, so that's doing that. That is... got no power. Oh, you're not actually connected, are you? That would have probably helped. So it looks like graphene. How many does that make? That makes 2, okay. Let's upgrade that and that. There you go, I think that's the problem, it was running out of graphene too quickly. Or is it? Yeah. Energetic graphite. Or I'm just going to call it graphene. No, this is graphene, isn't it? Yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, that stuff is graphite. Ignore me. I'm just making stuff up as I go along. But we are getting places, right? So we can actually make these now. Right, so I have the graphene. I need to go get myself some steel. So I just want to make some interplanetary. So we've got that. What am I missing? I'm going to need all those turbos. Right, so let's go get them. I want to be able to make one of these this episode. No, wrong way. I'm going this way, aren't I? This is what happens when your factory gets too big. Right. Give me some steel. Might pick up some iron at some point as well from somewhere. Good, this is actually filling up nicely. Okay, can I make you? Only one. What am I missing? I've got copper. Should have enough of these. So it must be the graphene then, I think. And then I need the whole thing over again. I need another one of those, so I need lots more of these motors. I should have enough copper. Definitely got enough copper, so it is, yeah, it's the amount of graphene I got. So that's sorted there. So let's have a look. Got steel. Okay, you're doing your own little thing. Let's take 2 of you. If I can get interplanetary done on this episode, then that's a win. and I can set that up in between episodes, so you guys don't need to have to watch that. I can make another one of those, and I can actually make at least one of those. So actually, how long is that going to take? That's a long time because I haven't made these actually, or the quantums. I should really set up a chain. Should have a look at those. Okay, so yeah, I need to send them in, but I will do them once we have interplanetary, because it's got to bring the silicon across. Got to keep trying to fly that backwards and forwards, and of course then that requires the silicon from that. So yeah, those chains will be set up once I got them done. I should really set up that, because then I can get these set up, because then I can build a railgun, which should be quite fun actually. So we should be close to it. We're actually doing very well on our research, aren't we? What other research can we try and look at? So we've got these high-speed processors, that's good. I think I will set mini fusion to happen in between episodes. I will stock up so we can actually build one of these, because that'll be quite fun. We don't have green for that. We need purple for that one, which I think purple is this here? No, that's gravity matrix. There we go, information matrix. So I need to unlock that. So I can make those, so I can make that. So I will need to unlock those, I need to automate those quantum ones anyway, and is that fiber optics? Particle broadband, okay. Is that fiber optic? I think. There you go, miniature particle collider, that's pretty cool. Casimir crystal. Oh, that looks expensive. High strength glass. Just glass, titanium, and water by the looks of it. Okay. So these processes I will get done. What does this actually require? Okay, so that takes graphene and those quantum processors. Which, to be honest, at a 50% increase in production, that would be good to actually just shove down pretty much anywhere, just to get done. Right, we are very, very close to getting our first one. And it's going to take, again, quite a while there. So I think once we got this, we can have a look at it, and then I'll take a quick pause. We'll build the other one, and then we'll come back, and then I think we'll finish the episode off there, so we can actually start interplanetary and stuff in the next episode, which will be quite fun. I can't wait. It's gonna be such a lifesaver for this area. I'm also going to have a look at actually building these. Oh, these are going to be easy. They're fine. It's those ones which are going to need quantum stuff, right? So I think that was it. It just built, didn't it? I think. Logistics, yes, there we go, right. Look at that thing. That thing is huge.
Logistics station.
Yes,
you have
yes. Look at that thing. That thing is huge. Okay, so I'm going to make the other one, and I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, so it has been a little while, it's just been doing it, but we have finally got one of each. So let's put that one back up. So that's our planetary one, and then this is the interplanetary one. Look at the size of that beast.
You have established an interstellar logistics station,
Yep.
and opened the first node of logistics transportation among the planets.
I know, shush. Look at the size of that. And compared to that, look at that, that's huge. Okay, we are getting somewhere. So yeah, guys, I think we're going to leave the episode there for today. I'm going to leave all this running, so we have our huge stockpile of stuff for when we come back in the next episode. And in the next episode, we will be setting this up. So I'll be flying over to my lava planet, setting up my titanium, and we can actually get things resolved and sorted over this side. Get this supplied with titanium, because it looks like this is already dried out. build the ships and stuff like that. So we'll get that all done in the next one. So I hope you liked the episode, guys. If you did, then hit that like button. If you didn't, then hit that dislike button. If you want to see more, then please subscribe, and I'll wait to see you in the next one. Bye.